So, guys, we want to get into Mendeecees and Yandy. Now, when I first started watching Love and Hip Hop, I always thought that Yandy's behavior was off. If you guys recall, she got into it with, his two kids' mother, and it was just, you guys can see her face on the screen. That's the same face she was giving them. And I always felt like Yandy was more of an opportunity for Mendeecees. And judging from their relationship and how everything is going, I feel confident believing that she was definitely more of an opportunity. I'm not saying the man don't love the woman, but we do fall in love with people or love people for opportunities. And I feel like this is the relationship that they have. Just judging from the women that he has dated in the past, Yandy is like very, very different than those women. And I'm not saying, just in one area, I'm saying in everything, she's totally different. So I want to get into that, guys, so let's just get right into it. But guys, before we get into the video, I do need you guys to make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I want to know your thoughts in the comments.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
First of all, let's introduce the ladies on the screen. We have Yandy, Erica is in the middle, and Samantha is on the end. Both of the other two ladies have children by Mendeecees. Erica's son and Yandy's son is really about the same age. And there was alleged information that Samantha was actually in a relationship at the time that he and Yandy started dating, which I believe because there was some other information that came out. And one of those things were, Yandy basically telling Erica that she was a side chick and she was somebody that he never loved. And it just, as I watched the show, I understood that Yandy was trying to solidify her spot by making sure Erica knew that Mendeecees did not want her. Well, this will all come into play later because I don't know what relationship he had with Erica, but allegedly, Erica said, she had properties in her name, whatever that was. But again, Yandy always wanted to minimize Erica, and it just led me to believe it was because one of the things is because Erica is a definitely beautiful woman, Samantha as well. But of course, Samantha, I don't believe she was, in a relationship with Mendeecees any time around that time, but it seems like him and Erica was. And it seems like that was one of the problems that Yandy had. And I wanted to stay on the topic because the purpose of this video is Mendeecees have a type. And I don't want to talk about like skin color because Samantha is like the brightest one, but Yandy and Erica may be about the same, color. Erica may be a little bit lighter, but that's not, the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is I believe Mendeecees has a type, meaning a type of look that he goes for. And I don't believe that Yandy is it. I believe that Yandy was a perfect opportunity for Mendeecees because I believe she wanted him just that bad. And I believe he knew it. And it actually is starting to make sense now because when Erica was introduced to the show, she was trying to tell Yandy that her and Mendeecees had been in a relationship the same time that she was. Well, back then, I don't believe I took into consideration the age of the children because I believe Erica's son is actually, he may be a little bit older, but I believe they are probably in the same age range. But now looking back on it and just seeing Mendeecees and Yandy's relationship, and Mendeecees say that their relationship seems more like a business arrangement, makes a whole lot of sense, because I wholeheartedly believe that, obviously, I believe that he loved her at one point or another, or, I'm sure he probably still does today. But I believe one of the reasons that made Yandy a better pick was because Mendeecees knew that he would have a different life with Yandy. And I don't, say that to, say that he used her or anything. I feel like some women just do a little bit more. And I feel like Yandy was definitely that girl. So in this upcoming video, Mendeecees talks about how he is committed to the marriage, but not so much committed to Yandy. What exactly does that mean?
Frustrating. I don't know how long I can tolerate this. We at the breaking point whether we gonna sink or we gonna swim.
Could you ever see yourself actually divorcing Yandy?
I don't know. I ask myself that question every day and can't come up with an answer. Yandy make all the decisions that she wanna make for herself. Maybe that's how you took that role when I was gone, but I'm here now. You need to slow the down.
Guys, there is so many issues here. Now, with the clip that you guys just saw, Mendeecees is pretty much saying that Yandy does whatever she wants. So, in a sense, he's saying she operates as a single person, which is very unattractive to a man of his stature. Now, I know y'all in the comments and y'all gonna say, he was in jail. What does he do? Or let me make sure y'all understand this. And I don't even have to say allegedly on this, because this is facts on facts. So during the pandemic, Yandy and Mendeecees both took out loans, honey. So he would have more than likely provided some of the money that he took out. I'm sure she did too. So any businesses that they both started them together. I know y'all probably look at Mendeecees like a jailbird or something, but apparently there is something about him that she likes because she married him. So his jobs is probably the same as hers, because I'm sure he used his money that he got during COVID, just like she used hers to start the Yale skin line. I'm sure he used his as well to help her, being that is his wife. But what he is saying is that Yandy moves like a single person. And it's unattractive to him. He doesn't like it. And that is what he's expressing here. So I get it that Yandy wants to work. She wants to, create all these opportunities. But it goes back to what I originally stated. Did Mendeecees marry her because he knew that his life would be better? But now that he's in it, I mean, it could very well be too much, because while she's out doing all of these 99 jobs that she's doing, he's the one that's at home with the kids. And guys, we cannot forget about Samantha now. There has been so many little twists to Samantha. Now, for one, I would say this, that Mendeecees gives Samantha the utmost respect. Now, I'm not saying he didn't give Erica any respect, but there have been situations between Yandy and Samantha, and Mendeecees was like, hey, nobody is putting their hands on Samantha. And this has, escalated from the situation between Yandy's cousin, who actually attacked Samantha on set during the reunion show. Now, if you guys recall, this is why I can never believe nothing that Yandy says, because she's a liar. She lied the entire time and said she never knew who that person was. And they said at the end of the segment that that person that had attacked Samantha was found to be in some type of relative of Yandy. And then we saw a few seasons ago that her cousin finally owned it, in which Yandy never owned it and still had attitude with this woman. So I always felt, though, that she was pressed about the respect that Mendeecees gave Samantha, and the fact that she would have Mendeecees' son's mother jumped is crazy, especially when she out here protesting and marching. So Yandy, yeah, I don't know about Yandy. So yeah, so with Samantha, the situations with her was just totally out of line. And I don't care where the situation went as far as them arguing. Nobody actually put their hands on each other. So for her to set this woman up to get jumped, you know, that was just a whole nother level of crazy. And I'm going to still stick to what I said. I just don't think that Yandy is Mendeecees' type. Now, people do fall in love and get married to people who are not their original version of the man or woman that they may have wanted to be with. They seem very opposite, but they do seem like good business partners, which is good. But in a relationship, you got to do more than work together. And that is what Mendeecees stated. He says their relationship just seems more like it's built on business. And maybe they're great for each other in terms of motivating each other and in terms of, meeting these different goals and objectives. But at this point, her own husband is not happy. And it just doesn't seem like she's going to make any adjustments. But here's the deal. Now they're in Atlanta. This is not New York, honey. And you will end up losing your man to these chicks on these streets, honey, because they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. And honestly, it does take two to play. So, they say you lose them how you get them now. Allegedly, Mendeecees was in another relationship. So we'll have to see how this goes. But I'm going to stick to what I said. I just don't think that Yandy is Mendeecees' type. And I think if given the opportunity to be able to maintain a lifestyle that he likes, I think he would leave her. I mean, he said the only thing that's keeping him there is a commitment, right? And as always, guys, don't forget to like the video, share the video, and please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And also make sure you enable your bell notification so you do not miss out on a new video or if I go live.